Today is August 16th. And this is Lou. And I'm doing the dishes. So I need to look up instead of down. Looking down at the sink. I already got a good portion of them done. But anyway, I've been kind of lazy. My daughter's been gone all week. House has been mine. I haven't worried about doing dishes. I just let them, because what I do is I rinse and stack. I rinse everything and stack it. So therefore it's really basically already clean. And if it wasn't their house, if it was, like, I haven't had my own place, really, for almost 3 years. That's kind of a hard one to chew on, you know. There's good and bad. There's good things about having your own space. You is the boss. And you do things the way you want to. And so what I'm trying to say is, in the washing of dishes, I learned how to do things a little bit better. Now, I'm proud of my daughter because I really taught her well in recycling. She definitely doesn't like to waste paper products. She thinks about the trees, and so do I. That's where she got it from. But anyway, thinking, you know, paper plates. Paper plates are great. Maybe not styrofoam, because you can't, I don't think you can recycle that. But anyway, the point is, I was living out on the farm too, and water wasn't, doing dishes just wasn't conducive. It was a big deal. So like I said, I rinse and I stack. And then just little things, you know, when you're on the farm, it's just you and the other person you live with. I use 1 cup. And if I use a plate to make a sandwich, to put a sandwich on, that plate's not dirty. So I don't wash it, you know? I'll rinse it and stick it back in the drainer because there's water. But I was living where I didn't have running water, basically. Like my mother said this a long time ago. She's no longer with us. She had running water when she was young. They had running water. They ran across the street and got it out of the creek. and I can relate. I didn't have a creek to go get it from, though. We had a trailer made out of the back of a pickup, okay? And then we had a water tank in it. That's how it was when I got the property. So they went to the well and got water when they needed it. And then you either bucket it from it, which I believe that's what we did, but how stupid. After all those freaking years, how stupid to live like that. Especially when you can do better. Sometimes we get caught up in our big dreams and we forget about the little things we need to be doing. The little things that can get you to what you're trying to buy brand new. Money might not always flow if it's flowing, but it sure might not always. You need to take care of the bare necessities first. I'm talking about out on that property. I'm talking to one particular person. But we do get caught up sometimes in all the big things that we want to accomplish, and we forget about the little things that you need to do right now. Wintertime will be here. before you know it. Wouldn't it be nice to have a year where you didn't have to worry about the plumbing? Very important part of the amenities of life. And yeah, there are people who live like that over in other countries where they don't have running water or clean water. Now, we did build a filter because our water might have been contaminated. You never know. I didn't have it tested. And what I mean contaminated, well, there was a lot of ways, because the top of the well was not covered and it was down on the ground. So something could have got in there, you know, died or something. But that's not what I was talking about. I was talking more about pesticides, because it's a farming community, and they, some of them crop dust. So they come along and spray. And yeah, they're supposed to be past my property when they did it, but I still say the air takes things around, you know. Anyway, Jess is going to be back today, so I thought I better do the dishes. Let him come home to a clean kitchen before it gets messed up again. Do, 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 do. I was singing a song, and I liked how I was singing it. Now I remember what it is. However, I probably wouldn't sing it like that again. So, I should get to the middle of the screen, I guess. This is the kitchen. And you can hear the water. Okay, so the song I was singing earlier, then I decided, oh, I could sing it to you guys. I am a silly girl. Anyway, you guys know it. Maybe not everybody, but like Phil Collins, I can feel it coming in the air at night. Yeah, that song is a trip. I like it. See, when it flowed out of my head earlier, it was just perfect. But, I mean, perfect as in the words. When I'm not trying to do it, you know, then it just happens because I must be thinking about it. I can feel it coming in the air at night. Hold on. I'm getting some chill bumps anyway. This drain board needs a little bit of a tweaking job here. Tweak, tweak. She rocked in the treetops all day long, rocking and a ring, singing this song. Rockin' Robin, tweet, 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 rockin' Robin. Oh, rockin' Robin, gonna really rock out tonight. Okay, Phil Collins. See, I want to say I can see it coming in the air at night, but I think it's I feel. You can wipe off that grin, 'cause I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I know, I'm smiling. I can feel it coming in the air at night. Hold on. I was there. I saw it with my own two eyes. so you can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. There's some words before that. I don't remember what they are. Hold on. I need to look up a band, an album, something. Way back when Phil Collins, I believe, was in a group that I really liked. Genesis. I think it was called Genesis. I'll have to look that up. That was when I was a teenager. Which was a way long time ago. Way long time ago. Person could say a lifetime ago. Oh, my back hurts, people. Kind of scares me a little bit. What you doing, Bella? Are you looking for something, or you want to go outside again? Do you want to go outside? No, you don't? I was there. I know where you've been. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. See, I've got the words all mixed up. It's all been a pack of lies. So I Can Feel It Coming in the Air at Night by Phil Collins is the song. And I would have Alexa play it. It's something that I would get copyrighted. So you have to do that yourself. But I do want to know, Alexa, was there a group called Genesis that Phil Collins...
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Genesis is the name of the band Phil Collins was in. He also did solo projects. By the way, with Alexa Plus you can just tell me when you want your lights to automatically turn on each day. Would you like to upgrade now?
Alexa, stop, honey. They called her honey. Anyway, did you hear that? So, Phil Collins was in a group called Genesis. So, when I'm not on here with you guys, I'm going to ask to hear some of that. Yes, I got a lot to learn, so much to learn. All my devices, even my brand new, it's not brand new, but it is. In other words, it's a 13, iPhone 13. It's got twice the storage as my other phone, and yet it already said it was full. So there's something wrong. And I don't know, it might be also going off of the, because it's like mirroring. I'm not saying that very good, but it's being a mirror of my other phone. So if all that was true, it would stand to reason that it would be full too. No, it shouldn't be full because it's brand new and I don't know if it's had all its updates. But see, that's the problem with my other stuff is I've missed some updates. And it's telling me I've got my storage used when I know it isn't. And I don't really know it isn't because of YouTube, because YouTube takes up a bunch. But I need to find out. I need to figure out where I can take my phone and have them take everything off of it, get the updates on it, and then put it back. Because that's the deal. I don't know how to do that. Oh, my back. Well, I'm going to ask again, but I don't know. You know, I don't normally have a lot of pain. So when I go to the doctor and they ask you what your level is of pain, well, I just put it at like a 3. But see, the thing is, the pain is not constant. But it has been the last 2 days. And it's in my left hip. And I know I sit on that hip a lot. So like, I have to start sitting on the other hip. But the thing is, I just worry about the cancer because it is in my bones. And it did show it in the hips and stuff. But what it was, also I'm thinking it's those shots. Because they stick a big frickin' needle, a big needle in my butt. They don't even want me to see how big it is. But I know it's big. It takes 2 injections to take the dose of medicine they're putting in me. So I get 1 in each hip. And it takes them a minute. I mean, it's supposed to take them a minute to put the, I'm gonna call it a serum. Put whatever it is they're putting in my butt. They're supposed to take a minute to do it. But I have a feeling it's that shot. But I feel it in my bones, so it scares me. Do 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 do. Hold on, hold on. And see, anybody, that can apply to anybody. Like the cancer treatments. Not telling me the whole truth. Expecting me to go out and research it, which I did a little bit, but they should give you a heads up on things, not just expect you to read it all. And then the print, like that girl picked it up out of the garbage so I could see it, send it home with me. The print was too little, I couldn't read it. So I have to look it up again online. But there's definitely a problem on my left side. Hold on. Okay. Water's going down. I know, I need to go take a shower. I just wanted to sing that song and then I don't have it. But it was good. And it could also be like my hip thing. After I had surgery and I was staying in the bed, I was laying in a certain way, I guess. Anyway, I got the most horrible sciatica where it pulled up all through my leg into my buttocks. I mean, the muscle, that strand of muscle that went up through there. And that was on my right side, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, my left hip is hurting. And I don't like it. I just got rid of my dishwater. Arr. Do 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 do. Hold on. So I'm anxious to listen to some Genesis. I know that I really liked it. And someone had turned me on to it. I don't think it was music that you actually heard on the radio all the time. Of course, I was probably listening to like pop stuff, whatever that would be. I don't know what they called it back then. Oh. The radio station that I listened to when I was in junior high school and going into high school played Tommy James and the Shondells, the Turtles, the Rascals. So I don't know what you call that kind of music, except that I really liked it. I still really like it. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me and all like that. Maybe I just won't even share this video. I don't know that it was very much worth anyway. Glad the dishes are done. They're not all done. There's a pan over there. See, I keep missing out on stuff. So really, as I'm thinking about that, that's not my bones. That is my muscle. It could really have to do with that shot. Anybody out there going through similar situations or have any information, to share, you're welcome to do that. And I'm gonna shut you down. Bye.